Welcome back everybody. Now let me show you how to do a proper decom wash on your car. Get rid of all that winter grime, unclog those pores and get that paintwork popping again. So you only need 3 products. Let me walk you through what we've got. First up, Carpro Descale. I'm going to use this in the snow foam lance as a pre-wash, and then I'm going to use it in the wash bucket. Then I'm going to use Alchemy Chemical X Iron Remover. Make sure there's no fallout or contamination left on that paint. And then finally, Alchemy Supreme Wheel Cleaner, a heavy alkaline wheel cleaner which will also work great on the tyres. Carpro Descale, powerful and versatile acidic car shampoo for hard water and tough dirt. Removes minerals, waxes, sealants and oils, safely restores ceramic coating properties. And let's have a look at the dilution. So 1 to 100 for bucket washing, 1 to 10 for foam sprayer bottle. So that's if you're using like an IK foamer sprayer bottle, which I have got and I could use, but I just want to use 100ml with 900ml of warm water in the foam lance, and let's see how it goes on as a pre-wash. Right, so I've got the mixture on full, water's on, I'm going straight on. I'm not going to pre-rinse it because you'll only dilute the product further. Don't just think about the bodywork and the wheel faces. Get down low, get right under the arches, get behind the wheels if you can, and the sill goes all the way under, so make sure everything is covered. Whilst we're waiting for that to soak in, get your brush, this is the Alchemy one with the synthetic head, and just agitate it into those difficult to reach places like in grills and spoilers, badgers. It'll just help when you come to rinse it. Make sure you've got all the grit out of those hard to reach places. It's not that warm today, so there's no risk of it properly drying on the car, but it's ready for a rinse. Now when you're rinsing, make sure you get right onto these seals here, because if you leave dirt there, it doesn't take it long for it to start turning green, looking a bit mouldy, so give it a good jet. And you can see here where I've rinsed compared to where I haven't, how much grime that is lifting off. Great little pre-wash is that. Contact wash time. Remember, 1 to 100 dilution ratio for the bucket. This is where the floss comes in. Get into those hinges. Time for the contact wash, and as you can see, I've got the Fluffmeister Flex in purple, the wash mitt, which is ultra fluffy and flexible, so you can get into all the tight spaces. Start at the top, and we'll work our way down. And again, remember, getting all these seals. Don't want any of that algae build up. Now this is electric, but still, make sure you wash inside the filler cap. I'm going to take the Fluffmeister Mini, ideal for getting right under the sill, and then you're not risking dragging the main mitt on the floor. Next step on the bodywork is the Alchemy Chemical X Fallout Remover. I don't want to spray it on while the car's totally wet because we're just going to dilute the product. So I'm going to leave the car to dry a little bit. While the bodywork's drying, I'm going to do the wheels. Alchemy Supreme, one of the best wheel cleaners you're going to buy. Pound for pound, it's got to be the best wheel cleaner. It's so concentrated, alkaline based, so you can spray it on the tyres as well. Cake that wheel in it. Then, if we use Mammoth tyre scrubbing brush, you can actually get right in to the tyre wall and you can see how it's lifting out all that dirt. Get right into the bead of the tyre. And then if you're going to put a tyre dressing on, it's going to get a nice key. I'll start off with the Fluffmeister Flex Mini, just to do the face of the wheel. I'm working that Supreme. Then I'll go into each spoke. Now these have got like a little plastic fairing and a gap in between. So this mitt is now finding its limit of what it's going to clean on this wheel. So I'm going to go to the next level. Now I'm going to use a 125R Mammoth swab. These little lollipop swabs, foam tipped, allow you to get right into all the lug nuts, into where that fairing is. You can see that's a really tricky area to clean, right under there. But this is a perfect tool for the job. You can see the muck it's lifting out. And then lastly, the Flossmeister. You can wrap that around the spoke, clean the backs of the spokes. Might seem like overkill, but if you're going to be applying a wheel sealant, you want these wheels to be absolutely perfectly clean, and anything on that lip there is going to be removed when you use the Flossmeister. Wheels are now rinsed, body is pretty much dry, so time to go on with the Chemical X. Most people think of an iron remover as just a wheel cleaner, but it's not. It can be used on the bodywork, you can use it on your glass. This is actually not as scary as it looks, this product. It's a pH 7, so it's actually pH balanced. Just as gentle as a normal shampoo. But the active ingredient in that will make any iron metal deposits, any fallout, contamination, it will just react with it, loosen it, and we're going to be able to just wash that away easily. So it gets further deeper into those pores of the paint. It's got other little cleaners in there as well, which are going to give us an overall flawless finish. And we might as well do the wheels while we're at it as well. Just to be safe, I've got another Fluffmeister Flex wash mitt, and I'm just going to gently run round the bodywork. Keep dipping the mitt in the rinse bucket and just give it one last lather all the way around the car. That's now sat on there for a good couple of minutes. The gloves can come off and it's time for its final rinse. now that paint is totally flat. And what I mean by flat is it's not hydrophobic in the slightest. As you can see, that water is just sitting on the panel. There's no water beading at all, which is exactly what we want to see, because now we know that there is no wax, sealant, no coating on there. But also, the pores will be fully cleaned out. So if we're going to apply a last stage protection now, or do any correction work, we know we're starting at the right place. All that's left to do now is dry it with the Triple Twist Dual XL. Right, let's have a look at the costs. So first up, Carpro Descale. This is a 1 litre bottle and it was £22.95. So about £2.30 per 100ml, which is what I used in the snow foam lance. So quite an expensive pre-wash in snow foam, but you're not going to be doing that very often. So if that's all you use this product for, it's going to last you years. But if you're a detailer or you're stripping down wax and sealants off on a regular basis, then you might go through it within a few months. But again, I think it's worth it because in the bucket, remember, we used it only 1 to 100, which equates to about, let me look at my notes, 20 mils in that 20 litre bucket worked out at 46p, so under 50p a wash. Next up, Alchemy Chemical X Iron Remover. £11.95 for a 500ml bottle, and I reckon I used about 100 mils on that treatment because remember, I did the bodywork, the glass and the wheels. So I'm not going to be doing that very often. Even though that cost me £2.30, I'm pretty happy with that for a once a year treatment. And finally, Alchemy again, with their Supreme Wheel Cleaner. It's actually a wheel and tyre cleaner because it's high pH, so as you saw from the video there, it works great on tyres. Just spray on and rinse off. But if you've got a tyre scrubbing brush as well, give it a little agitation, you get every bit of dirt out of every groove on that tyre wall. £8.99 for a bottle. I probably used about 60 mils, which works out about £1 per use, so pretty happy with that. That's it from me this time. As always, I'll put links to the products and the equipment I've used in the description. So what are you waiting for? Grab yourself these products and the Mammoth kit and get your Decom wash done. See you next time.